What's going on, everybody? Ooh, we got fancy text up on the screen. Here we go. We're running into Kingshot. All right, we have a tier ranking system now when we go mobile gaming, but we're here today to play Kingshot. We're going into the Tri-Alliance event. We're getting a chance to enter the battlefield right now. No other squads are scouting, marching. Oh, man, I'm trying to get the stream rolling and getting everything going. Uh-oh. Come on, everybody, get back. Go, quick. We got a battle to go on. Noob stream, bro. Noob stream. Here we go. All right. Go. Bam. All right, so everybody's going to get back here real quick, and then we're going to jump into the battlefield. Let's get some music going. Yo. It's going to be time for the Tri-Alliance Clash. That's right. Yours truly, JAGPro11 here on twitch.tv/JAGPro11. You can watch this back on YouTube, youtube.com/JAGPro11. JAGPro11 everywhere. All right. Squads are still marching. Hurry up. Hurry up. Yeah, I was trying to get everything going here, and I almost did it perfectly. It seems like every time we jump into an event, I'm just never quite right. Even when I'm like early, we still have issues. All right, here we go. There we go. A little, you can pause it and watch and read about the tutorial. Here's our battle points. Here's what our energy does. This is how we move around the map. This is how we make the map big. Oh, wow, we're on this left side. This is different for me. Okay. Are we ready? Oh, phase starts. Okay, I was rushing through it, but we do have 1 minute and 38 left to go. So nothing lost. No big deal there. All right. Here's a quick look at the map. Okay, we'll be on the left side here. Team 3, Team 2. I'm not sure where Team 1 must be. All the way up here? I believe so. Because we're going to be pushing this area right here. We got these 2 nodes. And those will work us to the center tower. We're just going to keep fighting to keep the pathway to the center tower open. Of course, we can get into the enemy base over here. And we can get into the enemy base over here. The enemies are over here in the red and down here in the purple. Super cool. We're blue. I'm glad we're not yellow. I've seen that before. But those are the enemies. So the map layouts are pretty much exactly identical. More or less. This bottom one's a little different. But supposedly it's the same amount of time to get to everything, right? It takes the same amount of distance. We can only cross the canyon at these particular spots. Okay? And in 30 seconds, we're going to go. I need to find the quickest pathway to get over to here. And I think we'll just keep cruising down this path. We can go left and right. And all these little nodes are important, right? They help us gain points. Of course, we want to dominate and control everything. We do need to pay attention to our energy crystals up here. They tend to run out when the battles get hot. If you suffer some big losses, yeah, it's big troubles. And my formations, I just put in what the computer said was going to be the best. All right, we're going to deploy everyone here, I believe. And I'm going to get everybody over there, and then I'll branch them out maybe equally here. So once things get rolling, I will be able to look at a lot of stats and a lot of things. I'll do my best to keep up, but I'll tell you what, it's a lot of information and a lot of things happening fast. Plus, trying to keep control of my guys. Hey, message your devs. I keep asking. Let's get the devs to give us a spectator mode. If we could have, I know it doesn't benefit the devs in any way, but it does. If we had a spectator mode, if they could just put that little bit of programming in there where other people could join at the server and watch from above, I don't think you're going to spoil the strategy or the gameplay that much. Nobody's going to be really explaining, and you could put a delay on it even if you wanted to for the spectator mode. I don't think in real time it's going to destroy the strategy that bad. All right. Deploying here, we're advancing forward. As you can see in our top right corner here, we have other guys advancing as well, slowly making their way across the people that we'll be combating against. Little timers on to when we can control this, and when that becomes fully blue, bam, it's gonna be ours. There are little guards in here that we gotta fight. So when you see that going on, we can click on one of these. Here's the battles going. We can look at the battle status. Looking at the battle status here, we can see the defenders and the attackers. So they just have some Caceres foot squads in here, some scouts, and of course, here's our guys coming up. So I am currently fighting these. I am losing some numbers, and eventually we'll have to heal. But so far, we're doing pretty good, and we just take turns. My guys will now be at the bottom here. after they do their fighting. So of course I'm going to defeat these guys. My power is great, their power is little, and it's not supposed to be anything super challenging. Once that battle is complete, we deploy our squads and we continue marching forward. Okay, here we go. The shorter the distance, the less gems you spend. And notice if like we start fighting in the middle and I got to come all the way back from my base because my guys died, not only am I spending these stones, the energy, right? We're spending energy to heal them, but we're also spending energy to get back to where we need to be. So it becomes a bit of a strategy. As you can see, purple's working on trying to get this last one, but look how fast and great we're playing. We already got blue here. We're fighting out the scouts, but you'll see here in a second that purple will start having their guys come in to fight. We're both fighting out the foot squads. Purple's here right now, and in a second it's going to come purple versus blue. There we go. This one is officially underway. We're officially attacking it. We'll check back in here in a minute once I move my players and see who's strong, who's where, what do we got going on. I'm going to deploy over here. Going to kind of keep things moving along. We're working our way over to the title shrine. It's amazing how fast all our players are working together to get to where we're going. Okay. And I'm gonna advance. Here we go. He's awaiting battle and then he'll move. Also awaiting battle. There we go, we got it. I'm deploying my guys. And they're moving forward. Okay, up top, do we have a battle raging on? It looks like red made it to us before we made it to them. They only have one guy on the attack. We have plenty here. Zet is the man. Zet is so strong. He's going to do it. He's going to hold it down. I believe in Zet. You guys should believe in Zet too. Okay. They have not made it there yet. We're getting close. Moving all our guys. Great. Oh, I had guys here. I kind of failed on that one. Maybe I should have pulled some back. But we have plenty of nodes to come and capture. There we go. And we'll control these two to keep it more simplified. Here we go. Alright, I got those two nodes. At this time, purple's taking out the last of their footpads. Only a couple there right now. We'll see if we push across. Sometimes these are not fully open. I don't exactly know when or how it works. I love these manta rays. Look so cool flying over these canyons. Take a manta ray, save a horse. Don't ride any cowboys. Alrighty. Hey, today's stream is brought to you by lootbar.gg. Okay, come over there and top up on all your Kingshot needs. They have other mobile games too. You can use code JAGPRO11. I believe it's JAGPRO11. We had talked about code JAG. So try one of them. Code JAG or JAGPRO11. And the link is in the pinned chat. You can jump on the link there in the pinned chat or go to lootbar.gg and use code JAGPRO11. Get a discount on all your needs. We have an uncontested front. We'll see if somebody makes it over there. Shoot. I flibbled on my keyboard. Okay, share. We'll see if somebody makes it over there. I was in the fighting while I was given my plug. Let's see, I am here right now and I'm about to die. Oh no. Alright, I'll be sent back to the start. And all my guys are gone, which means they're just fighting the footpads. And I need to deploy. We'll send these guys over here. These will revive in about a minute. Red is making a good stance upon us. Purple has broken through our gates as well. Slightly nervous about that. Moving forward over here, we have a fight between... I hate this farm. Alright. He's not looking so great though. His numbers are dwindling. It looks like they have enough. A 3-on-1 basically here. The special guard or captain is not... It's not going to do much for us. Meanwhile, behind him, we have all of our supporting members coming through. As long as they can take these guys out, they can push back through to help support this. But we'd already lost it, as you can see. It looks like somebody moved forward and taken this at some point, but it has yet been abandoned. Red pushing in. Blue pushing in over here. We got blue pushing over here. This is good. Good to see. My guys are fighting it out over here. Let's see how my guys are doing. They're still fighting through the footpads, and we'll have our first fight coming up on Leon S. from UCH. Looks like we're fairly evenly matched. They have slightly more power than me by about 30,000, so this is going to be rough. And this guy too as well, slightly more power than me. I'm not sure what to do. I'm going to read the, let's look in the Legion chat. Okay. We have backup coming in. Let's see. Did I hold it off in time? I sure did. Legend Soma in here. This guy, look at this, 500 and some power. I did my best that I could. I held him off the best I could. I'm proud of myself there. We're going to deploy, send out some more, and in another minute, without hastily spending gems. It's the beginning of the game. I don't think we need to rush. Unless this gets maxed out, then we'll spend the gems. But right now, I don't see a super urgent need. Okay. Boz King moving backwards. We have guys moving forward now. Let's see. We can deploy a group here. Let's see how we do. Let's keep the pressure on red, pushing back a little bit. We are currently in the lead. We're gaining 7,440 points per minute. We have 48K points basically. Red is coming in close with 7,560 points per minute. If they can catch up, they're going to pass us. They're about to take into first place right now. We'll see how this goes. We're kind of taking some hits right here. The title garrison is not available to get yet. Oh, this is, so I was thinking uncontested, but it's not. They can get their foothold in here because we can't quite take this. This is shielded and protected at this time. Let's see if they have a shielded shrine as well. I forget how that works. Here's their shielded shrine, and purple is there. Purple's ready. Same for us. We're over here in front of their shielded shrine. They cannot defend or attack this. Number 28 transit hub is good for now. Our battle range is on over here. Look at this. We have all kinds of guys. Our scouts are here, but Blue Sky has shown up. Blue Sky has shown up to fight back. I know we'll take a look at those numbers here in a little bit. All right, deploying. Let's send out my troops. Let's get guys going over here. All right, we're going to deploy them over here and put the pressure on F31 transit hub. Okay, the battle. We had battling going on over here. Let's see how we're doing. Are we holding them off? What does it look like? What do we got for guys? We got tons of guys over here. We have Against All. Interesting new name to me. I might know who that is, but we'll see. Against Ali, maybe? Okay. They have 3 guys coming in. 500. Here's a Juggernaut. Goth. 560,000. So what I found the last time we were playing the Tri-Alliance Clash was that you'll get your Juggernaut to sit down on one of these posts, and they take long enough to cycle through the battle order that they don't die as quickly as we need them to before reinforcements come back. So they're going to cycle back through. They still have tons of numbers, and then here's another big one. This is going to be a big thorn in our side. We're definitely going to need concentrated effort here, but we have tons and tons of fighters. It's going to take them a long time to whittle us down. Team 1 appears to be doing great here. We do have some pushing through on the counter offensive. Only Goth holding back with their secondary. What's up, Lady Sapphire? Hello and good morning. Okay, we have an exciting event today. It's a Tri-Alliance Clash in Kingshot. We're covering the battle the best we can while participating in the battle. Again, please write to the devs and let's get a spectator mode in here so I don't have to waste all my time and resources just talking. Oof, this is looking tough. They're holding down this defensive position with 2 Juggernaut warriors. This is going to take a lot of us. We got I Hate This Farm over here, Boz King, Don King 2, and Swift going against Kasuke and Kasuke. 2 marches from Kasuke. Talk about a whale. Holy cow, that's a lot of power. 760 million power in a single march, followed by 630 million in their secondary march. I could only wish to have that kind of power. Do I need to join the dark side? Perhaps. All right, I see that my guys keep dying over here, and that's okay. We have a good foothold over here. It doesn't seem that they're pushing back. They're kind of allowing us to have this at the moment. I'm not going to push it too hard. It sounds like we're doing good. The temple is locked. We don't get the temple until stage 3. Right now, we're on stage 1. At stage 2, these storm garrisons will open up. And right now, they're locked down until we get to stage 2, where we got 6 minutes left in stage 1. I'm going to keep deploying my troops and doing my best. I see that another faction of mine has now died. We're marching to this. We're going to do our best. All right, looking at the battle status, we got, I always want to say Microns. It's probably like Polish or something. Definitely Eastern European. And it probably doesn't pronounce the way it looks. All those C's, Z's, and NYs, I know that they create different pronunciations and I'll work on that one for you guys. But that is a member of our UTL team trying to kick butt here, trying to put the pressure on red. But holy cow, they got some strong guys here, and hopefully my guy's going to get here in time before all these guys die. Hold on, you guys, we can do this. There's going to be a win, and boom, backups come in here just in time. I got there in time, and so did Legend Soma. Legend Soma, one of our more powerful guys, going to hold it down here. Looking at this battle rolling out, can we fight him down? Can we fight it back? This looks like this is going to be a winning matchup here, and we got a winning matchup here, and I even got lined up for a winning matchup. Unfortunately, we got a losing matchup right here. Whittling him down, though, we'll work this out. I'll probably have just a little faction left. I'm going to send out guys right now real quick to get them over there. We have more guys coming in. Look at, here comes my other backup. We're going to go against, this is going to be tough. I'm going to lose this one, and I might win this one. We'll see. I have more guys than him, but I have less power, and sometimes it's all about the power. Well, most of the time, right? It's usually the size. Okay, we might actually take this point over. If I can win this fight right here, it's going to be a close one. I don't think I'm going to pull it off. It looks like his power is going to overtake my power, and we're down. We lost it. Okay, he's going to roll back around and fight Legend Soma, but I hopefully took him down enough that Legend can hang on. He's got a slight disadvantage on the numbers, but he has an advantage on power, and as you see, that power, look at, we got a victory right there. That power makes all the difference. Two of us backed up, ready to get going here. Oh, not quite ready to revive. We got backup coming in as well. Taking him down. Here we can go. All right. Holy cow, and a Juggernaut just came in just in time to hold down this point. That is unfortunate. I'm going to get smoked by this Juggernaut of 650 million power. My guys are gone in seconds. They're not going to see anything, and I have a lot of people in the hospital right now. Oof, I don't even want to bring in my other guy in here. This is going to hurt. Okay, so we can spend a little bit. We're maxed out on our gems right now. We're going to spend the energy to get him there as quickly as possible. We're losing control of this point. I'm not going to be able to defend this off any longer than you see here. Oh, he actually won the victory there on our side, our UTL member of the Alliance, and this is just a tough battle, you guys. Coming in with this Juggernaut of power, I'm out. I can't do anything about it, and they got it back up over reinforcements. Here comes our Legend Soma, though. Mighty Legend Soma coming in to hold down this spot. Come on, Legend, what can you do for us? Okay, they take control, and as you see now, we're on the attacking side instead of being defenders. We lost control there. That's unfortunate. But Legend Soma is going to take out their secondary squad. The main squad still, he came in with 650 million power. He's going to take out Legend Soma. There's nothing we can do here. We got more guys coming in, though, holding it down. All right, almost ready to send out more troops. I got 5 seconds to go. Flixum coming in. Thank goodness for Flixum. Flixum is awesome. Flixum is one of our juggernauts. We'll hold this down now. We're going to defend this position. We have lots of people coming in. Ooh, we have a counterattack coming across over here. I'm going to deploy. Hopefully we'll get guys there quickly. I'm going to spend some energy to get them there. Let's see who's in this. Nobody's in here but footpads. If we can get people in time to hold it down. This might be a temporary thing. We'll see if it's one of their big guys. Fairly big. It's going to take a second to get through these, and hopefully we'll get guys here just in time. We have people coming back. Legend Soma's chasing them back. This is a tactic that may work for them. I have guys in here holding it down against another one of their big, strong squads. They're coming back. They're now attackers. We're in the defense position, and you can see our total numbers. They came in with big guys again. Holy cow, look at the 650 million power. There's a lot of heat going on right here. I haven't had much of a chance to look elsewhere on the map. Flixum is defended. Ooh, that one twice. That's amazing. Okay. I just saw a little side note there I had to read. So we're the attackers here. We have the numbers advantage. We'll see if they can back up in time to help hold back. But I think they're having troubles because we're holding down this spot with I hate this farm. Hang on, buddy. He didn't make it. Okay. They'll work down on our Caceres scouts. We still have ooh, I hate this moving along. He's coming back to help defend this position, creating all kinds of mayhem over here. Looking at the scoreboard, Red is getting 7,000 points per minute. They're currently at 107,000 points total. We're sitting at 112,000 points total with 8,640 in income, and Purple is struggling with 6,240 in income. Now, I will remind you, last time we played this, Orange was the one that was lagging in third place most of the match, and something happened where they took over the middle and started taking over the edges, and I don't know how, but they were able to crawl their way back, and they were just dominating on all fronts. I don't know if their players they were just sitting back. I don't understand it, but they were able to just dominate at the end there, and it really, really devastated us. Okay, all my guys are hurt. We are trying to hold down F-31 transit hub here, and we're unable to do so. But I have max energy, so I might as well spend it to get guys revived. I'm going to spend it again. Here we go, and deploy those. And in 3,000 energy, good, and we're going to keep pushing this front. We're just going to keep going here. I think if we can get some defense going, I might even consider pushing this over here. As you see, they have one person in the queue. That's 326 million power. That's pretty tough. We'll see if they move out of that spot. All right, but we need to get, we are defending. Oh, wonderful. So maybe we'll be able to move on. We have Flixum at 539 million power and Legend Soma at 502, and we have another. Oh my gosh, you guys! These guys are so strong. You have no idea. I'm looking at like 600, or I'm looking at like 60 or 70. Oh, am I? I think my guys are 240 million in power. We'll see when they come up here. They're making their way. Here they come. Got everybody. I'm all in on this one node here. Gonna help us defend if I can get here in time. Although Flixum's doing a great job. All right, one of their whales has showed up with 579 million power. We should see my guys dropping in here in just a second. Okay, there I am. So yeah, I have almost 300 million in power, and then this is 260. So my best March is at 296. That's not great. My weakest March is 245. I've been trying so hard this week, you guys, to get my heroes leveled up, to get my heroes in more power, doing what I need to. I know that we're supposed to be saving things for, oh, here we go, garrison occupation. I almost missed it, you guys. I kind of did by a couple minutes. Purple is pushing forward here into Red's base. There is a battle raging on. They want to get control of this as quickly as they can. Actually, Purple's not there. Okay, there's nothing for Purple. It's just Red trying to take over. I thought Purple pushed forward. That is a gray coloration. Meanwhile, down here, Purple's pushing into their other side. They just have one, but I'm sure we're sending guys as we speak. Yes, we are. And how are we doing up here on this front? I should have been paying attention. I could have helped out. But I think this is Team 3's responsibilities. So we'll start seeing fights pushing over here. Myself, I am just over here losing guys. But we have some big players on our team that are holding it down, and that is good. I lost my overlay. Okay. Weird. Okay, we're starting to use some energy to keep ourselves moving. The more we die, the worse it gets. It's not good. The only way to heal is to use energy, right? So we'll see how this goes. Looking at our numbers for our big, strong guys are dwindling. That's not great. We need to get people over here as quickly as possible. I'm going to use a little bit more energy. Get them over there. If anything, I'm like the Caceres footpads, just slightly stronger. I'll be able to hold off, you know, work on some of these dwindling numbers. I'm actually at fresh strength. I'm stronger than Jimmy Lord and Arcano Renegado. Is it Spanish or what? Oh my gosh, look at this. They are putting so many players into this spot. It might be just enough for us to hang on. Oh my gosh, can Legend get there before Flixum dies? Come on, Legend. Come on, get there before Flixum dies. Flixum holding it off, fighting back one by one, and Legend's in there. Flixum did a great job right there holding them off to keep us in the defensive status. Otherwise, we'd become attackers. Now we are defending. Legend Soma coming in. He's going to dwindle down some of these numbers. My matchup against Iris C will not be good. I will end up dying here. I'm going to do my best. I can deploy my next march. We'll try to get them there as quick as we can. I'm out. We're going to lose our defending status. There's nobody else to back me up. I have one of my guys coming in, but it's not going to be enough. We are now the attackers. We weren't able to hold off that defensive position. I tried to bring my guys in as quick as I could. Here I am. Attacking now, but this means that they can push guys forward or they may leave. It looks like they might be strategizing to come down here and defend this position. Red pushing over into purple now. It looks like blue is doing great. That's us. We're doing wonderful here. Pushing in on all kinds of different shrines. The battle's taking place over here. I think the goal might be... Now, I don't like this strategy. What happens here is if we're here, we're getting attacked by two other factions at the same time. Red wants to push through here and into purple to claim some of this land as well. But if we take this shrine, we are now in the way of red. So we have red and purple fighting us on both sides, and we're going to be almost eliminated from, you know, it doesn't make, I don't think it makes sense. We're putting ourselves in harm's way. We could focus our energy on the backside of purple and maybe push through. Look, there's a hodgepodge. Yeah, we are the defenders here, and We have red and purple both attacking. Is it worth us defending this node? I don't think so. I think our efforts focused over here would be much more better. We don't have anybody in here. Berry Love coming in now. Just hopping around, looking at some of the battlefronts. I should probably send some guys back. Deploy. Let's go. I need to heal. We'll do it. And we need to heal. Let's go. And deploy. There we are. All right. Looking at the battle status. Just Flix him holding off as the attacker. This is tough. Very tough. But she's doing great. She's got 500 million in power. These guys hardly have any power at all. I'm sure they'll back it up. If I can get in and help, that would be very beneficial to us. All right, purple pushing back here at this spot. Not great. How are we looking? We got some fairly strong guys coming in. This Goth is very strong as well. But between Bata's 2 strong marches here, I think we'll be able to take this one down. It's a 2v1 unless somebody sends some backup. Let's hope they don't. I don't see any backup coming. And hopefully blue will continue to put the pressure on them right here. How's this fight raging on? Okay, we have just one attacker. Plenty of strong players holding down that zone. I'm moving back up. Let's see over here. How are we doing? I have people marching still in. Flixum just doing her best, holding it down single-handedly almost, taking out these guys. Let's see if she'll have enough troops. She should do just fine taking out these scouts, and then it's just down to their player, Sinner. It sounds like we can do it, and I am coming in to back it up now. If we can get control of this, I would like to get a forward advance to F29, although holding this down may be the best that we can do to continue holding our 10,000 points per minute. It looks like we have pretty good control of the center. As you see, we have 1, 2, and 3, 4. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4 nodes that can go to the center. We are blocking purple from having any advances towards center. As you can see, they're trying to put the pressure on us here. There's nothing here to defend. It looks like just scouts. And they'll go through that pretty quickly. All right, so this stronghold against purple is going to fade away pretty quickly here. All right, we have control of this. I'm going to move over to here. And I'm going all in. I know that there's guys there. Oh, they're passing through. All right, the battle begins. I'm taking out their scouts. I'm creating myself as a nuisance to them. We'll see how good they do. They're moving everybody forward into attacking here. Who do we have left? Just the mighty Flixum. Flixum will push them back pretty good, but they are coming all in on this node. We have a good foothold up here as well. Looks like we have some taken over. I hate this farm. And we also have Swift. Okay. The battle rages on. Somebody had gotten a foothold, it looks like in here. I can't believe it. I must have missed it. Just some scouts holding back. That's all that's left over there. And some scouts over here. Oh, nope. We actually have Leon fighting against our scouts. Might want to flag this one. All right, we'll see if these players come in to attack. I would think so. We're going to jump in, defeat this player. He's not doing so good against these. If we could get somebody in here to help defend. Nope. They're not coming. Let me see if I got any players left. I was making an offensive, but it's not happening. Do I have anybody? Nope. Okay. All right. We have somebody. I'm going to revive them. And I'm going to deploy right here. We're going to come in and fight this guy. Making mayhem. All right. The last that I got left was right here. Foolish numbers on my part. I think we're doing good, though, defending this. Flixum's got 2 marches in here. Flixum's doing great. Okay. There we go. As I said, blue should be pushing over here. UTL, that's us. We should be creating a push right in here, holding down this side. I think that if we can control this, we force purple to consider fighting us on this front or pushing towards red. If we can push towards red, look at that. Clean sweep. Amazing. I'm raging on with the battle now. It's me versus their scouts, and I'm going to take over control of this. Look at that. We successfully took back this tower. That means I must have had a fight against their player. And they lost. I don't see the... Oh, nope. They pushed on. All right. We'll push on too here. He's moving on more. We're going to go to here. All right. We're chasing him around. Trying to take the towers. He's creating mayhem. I'll chase him down. We got this. They have low power. We have good power. We'll make it happen. I'm in there. Zet's going in there too. It looks like we're all chasing him down. Yeah, no chance. This guy's going to die big time. All right. Pushing back. Where do our efforts go? I kind of want to go over here. I'm awaiting battle. There's nothing I can do. I have guys that have died. We've been pushing up here. Maybe we need to get back up over here. Holy cow, they're creating an offensive. Maybe I can change my march. It's too late. All right, when I'm done in my battle with this one, we'll send him over. All right, he's going over there. This seems to be the new spot that we need to focus on. Red making a slight resurgence. We have some annoyance over here by our, I'm guessing I hate, yep, and Legend Soma. Cool. Creating all kinds of problems. They do need to address this, otherwise we'll easily start taking out some of these other towers that have scouts in them. We are still leading in 10,680 points per minute versus Red's 8,820 points per minute. We have a 28,000 point lead over Red. That is actually not that big of a lead. Lots could happen. In 10 minutes at 8,000 points, that's, you do the math, 80,000 points? And they just bumped up to 9,000. We're holding down pillars as best we can. We definitely need to keep this fight going over here. Berry Love fighting against the scouts. I think this should be something that we can win. I thought I was saying that I was going to deploy over here, but I don't see it. And my guys seem to have died. We have more guys not making it now. Flixum's the solo fighter over here. And we have players over here waiting to revive. I must have gotten throttled when I made it over there. Okay. These guys, I don't think are going to last even between the three marches from Blue Sky. Blue Sky all in right here against Iron. Iron all in pretty much over here. And we'll see that player disappear quickly. Blue Sky still backing up that point. Okay. Coming in here. All right. And we're going to go and deploy. Gonna rewind. Hey Rami, good morning. How you doing? Thanks for showing up. We have a very exciting match. This one goes quickly. I speak fast. There's lots of things happening, and I think it's pretty exciting. Okay, we're gonna deploy. There we go. We're gonna push back here. Let's see. Can I deploy over to here? It looks like I can, and there we go. All right, spend the gems here, and I'm deploying here again. We're going to create a lot of pressure right there. Our chances to get into the center temple, which is coming up in 8 minutes, depends on how many of these. You can see these dotted lines faintly on your screen. These are what get us to the center shrine. Now, in the past, on different scenarios and different games, we have sometimes not focused directly on the center shrine, depending on how the game is going, if the strategy is working in our favor or not. So we'll see how that goes. Hey, and it's finally snowing outside. We were told it was going to snow overnight, and as I look out the window, we finally get some snow coming in. Today's stream is brought to you by lootbar.gg. If you need to top up and get a power surge in the game for Kingshot or any other mobile game you enjoy playing, go check out lootbar.gg. You can use code JAG or JAGPro11. I'm guessing JAGPro11 is going to work for you. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. You help out the channel by making purchases there, and you're making purchases that you probably already make to help you out in your mobile game. They have plenty of other games and other things that they help and support and represent, so go check it out. Lootbar.gg. Use code JAGPro11. The link is pinned in the chat. All right. I'm coming up here in a second. I'm going on the fight. It looks like we're going to win this. We're going to win this. Hey, Jag Pro's going to get a win here. Looking great. We're going to cycle back into the rotation and get ready to fight more. My sacrifices are worth it. I have 2 in the status of battle. Here's my other 2 factions are going. I'm hanging in there. I'm fighting against their scouts right now. These are fights we're going to easily win, but it's going to dwindle down my numbers and my strength, as you can see here. And then in the rotation, we have UCH members at 371 million, 353 million, 337 million, and 489 million. I don't think my guys are going to do it. But we're keeping the pressure on. It's keeping a legitimate threat. They do have to take that threat seriously. All right, I'm going to deploy the guys. Oh, I still got guys in battle. Very good. All right, my guys are hanging on tooth and nail over here. Yep, I got guys in battle over here, and I have guys in battle at the other spot. I was thinking they were dead. As soon as we get a chance, we're going to revive. Good. And we're going to deploy. As you can see, my energy is slowly starting to dwindle. And by the end of the game, it's going to make a difference. Those with lower amounts of power and die often are going to be using their energy more. And overall, it's going to hurt us. Testing the waters is defeated. I defeated a guy twice. Let's go. I'm getting accolades for doing good stuff. I only have 52 million power left, though, and 57,000 guys versus I'm going up against a juggernaut of 426. I think anything over like 400 million power to me is pretty big. All right, looking at the map, just as I said we should attack with strategy using this edge, we are holding it down. Let's see, it looks like we're defending here. Very good, very good. Etherix, Bata, and Darla over there fighting hard. We also have a good fight going on right here. If we can hold one of these extra nodes, it limits the attack that purple can have. Purple putting pressure on red, red getting it from both ends. Oof, that's not great. All right, we're going to deploy again. I'm going to try to get guys out here to create a madness. Holding it down. The fight is raging on here, and I'm going to keep pushing the pressure here. I'm going to keep becoming a nuisance, doing what I can. I'm going to wait for this revive to kind of tone down. We're at about half our energy, and I'd like to save some energy for the final push at the end of the game. If we're running on no energy, that can become quite a problem. All right. All they have, they have Grumpy in here. This is going to be tough for me. I'm probably going to get pushed back right away. Probably picking a bad fight. I didn't realize Grumpy was in here. I was just assuming it was going to be more scouts. Never assume, you guys. Okay, and that battle has started. You'll see that I'll quickly lose power and get killed. That was my weakest march. But it's good. I maybe softened him up so that when my other two guys can get there, we can finally beat that guy. On the flip side, we got to go fight through all their squads now. All right, we're deploying. Trying to save a little bit of energy. Being smart with my energy. Like I said, that final push could be key. Here we go. We got Barry Love coming in. Good job, Barry Love. Keep up the good fight. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like he's going to be able to defend this fully. If this number gets down low enough, he might have a shot here. Looking at how the power is going to shake out, he's going to have a shot. He's going to, except he's got to fight this guy first. That's not going to go great for us. Does he have anybody coming for backup? No, it does not look that way. And Purple will take control of this again. Lots of people coming in. It's a give and take, you guys. There's a lot of giving and taking. Purple keeping a lot of pressure on Red. Purple still they're in third place. They don't have the points coming up. It's if you saw on the map here, we're definitely taking control of this flank right here, right? And we're maintaining to hold off our position. As long as we stay strong on Purple here, we're going to do great. Purple still trying to push onto Red. They realize that they can't fight us over here. They're getting us in onesies and twosies positions, but it's not that great. Lots of battling going on here. I think I'm going to deploy and try to help out. Who do we have in here? We got lots of strong people, but they have lots of people as well. Okay, it sounds like we lost the fight here. Although we have some big players in here. I'm not sure what's going on. Just look at this 700 million power. Can you believe it, you guys? This is amazing. We have some of the best players in UTL, one of the best alliances ever. You could come join us right now. Come join us on Kingshot. Get it on your mobile phone or however you port onto your PC, and you can come join UTL. Look at me single-handedly trying to create a nuisance here. But it's not worth it. We're going to have to come help out the team, participate with the squad, and push back these guys. I'm going to use a little bit of energy again. Slight numbers moving up. We're above the 150,000 mark, and I'll just wait for everything to go. 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, 2:45 to be exact, coming in before the Temple of Tides opens up. And as you can see, the initial capture, I believe, is 50,000 points. That's a big one. And then this gives the most amount of points per minute. Purple making a resurgence here. They kind of pushed us back on the one flank, and they're pushing into Red. They're now at 9,000 points per minute. Meanwhile, we're coming in at 9,900 points per minute. We're dealing with a little bit of an issue as Red applies the pressure to us. Not cool, Red. Not cool. Okay, we're going to use some points there to get these revived. And try to get... I'm just showing up right here, right now. Oh, I didn't want to jump over there. That was interesting. We were just getting players into here. Okay, and then now I can move forward with my other group. Here's my strongest march coming in to fight. Who do they got in here? We have all kinds of strong guys. Flixum still sitting at well over 659 million power, even after fighting and pushing everybody back. It looks like we're going to regain control of this. Flixum will destroy this person easily right here, but somebody came back in. Lord John will win this fight against Zet, unfortunately. Zet's troops numbers were dwindling pretty harshly. So Zet's going to lose this, soften it up, but his second march will take out the other guy for sure. And here comes more reinforcements. We're now doing a offensive attack across the chasm. The chasm of liberty. Yep, I'm going to deploy. I'm going to keep that pressure while we maintain defense here. We have plenty of guys here. I'm moving forward. I'm going to be coming into the fight here in a second, and it looks like a fight that I'm going to be able to win. Iron coming in. I thought there was more ways to look at. I think there's even battle reports. We've been not doing great with. I think I forget how it goes. Appoint a captain. Weird, interesting. Okay, available in 1 minute. The center's going to open up. If we can apply enough pressure on this, we could take over this zone, and then we have multiple points of attack. Unfortunately, Purple pushed us back here, so they have equal opportunity of getting to the tower. We do need to hold down and maintain this. We do not want to lose this as the tower opens up. And I'm just going to keep hammering on over here. I want to just keep this becoming their focal point. Look at me taking them over, but they have plenty of guys coming up. And if we can move forward, hopefully we take this away. Flixum coming in here. This is just in time. I love seeing this reinforcement. Thank you for Flixum coming in at 656 million after all the fighting she did at the other spot across the chasm of the tides. Yes. All right, blue maybe possibly winning over here. It looks like we're gonna. Ooh, can Barry Love's weaker March dwindle the numbers down? We need them below. Oof, it's not gonna happen. If Barry Love can't get some reinforcements, it looks like we're gonna lose this attack. The numbers are dwindling quickly. You can see it. All right, the center is opening up. Here we go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna revive and send guys. Let's see what happens. We're all fighting for the center. Here we go. We have plenty of guys attacking here. I'm going to lose this fight, though, unfortunately. And now I have 2 more guys in the hospital. Okay, red pushing in. Purple's in there, too. They're fighting the foot squads first, and then they'll fight each other, depending on who wins against the foot squads. All right, and then I'm going to check the chat real quick just to see, do we have any... keep pushing Team 3. We're getting in their area slowly. Try Team 3 to expand toward the purple territory. Okay, yeah. Yep. So that's what we were doing. This was working over here, and it did get us the points. Right now, purple's coming back, though. They pushed onto red really hard. This is what we saw last time. The lagging player suddenly taking strongholds and coming back slowly but surely. If red just rolls over and focuses too much energy on trying to push into blue, it gives a window for purple to push in. As you see, they're taking over more and more, and purple's score just keeps going up. Meanwhile, there's a battle raging on for the tower. It looks like red takes the tower first, taking a huge points boost for red. We are still up, though, by 60,000 points almost. And we'll see how the battle rages on. I have players here, so does Flixum. And we're going to keep pushing into that center. Over here as well, at this transit hub, we have people on the attack. It looks like we're going to take this over. I'm going to deploy this member, and then we're going to deploy our other guys over here. I'm going to try to keep pushing middle since this is where we're at. As long as we keep the guys off. They're attacking us here. Hopefully we do all right. Legend Soma looking tough. And then one Funky Punk as well. Haven't seen that name too much today, but here they are. They maybe were coming from up top. All right, Iron Flixum's coming back in to help support. We don't want to lose control of that one. That would definitely hurt us. Legend Soma looking tough over here. And Flixum coming in over here. Flixum seems to be everywhere with strong players all over the place. Red maintaining control of the center tower. They are now leading in 10,000 points per minute to our 9,840 points per minute. Purple kind of lost some ground. They were doing good for a minute, but red seems to be pushing them back as we look at the mini map here. Purple coming back to regain control of their transit hub prior to the canyon as well. All right, see if red... What we might see here is red just puts their juggernauts. Yeah, we have a 700 million and an 800 million here, and that's going to be really challenging to take out. Purple and blue might continue to attack, but we'll see what happens here. Purple coming in with the Juggernaut as well. I'm coming into the mix now. I'm going to get smoked, but it's okay. It's all part of taking them down. And actually, their Juggernaut maybe appeared to walk away unless they lost a major battle. I don't see that big number player anymore. I thought we had an 800. Holy cow, here comes reinforcements from red. Red might go all in on the center tower, and that could be okay. We could focus our efforts elsewhere, like over here. I'm slowly losing energy over time, if you can see that, folks, at a third of what we started with, and I'm just not regaining it quickly. The more I try to heal and get back into the fight, the worse it's going to be for me. I could drop another 25k here, and that's kind of the difference, right? So those people with that higher power over time, it's a long event. It's a full hour, and over time you end up losing your energy because you're losing battles more than they are, and you don't have the energy to continue to move across the map. I'd love to attack that node, but it's not a part of my assignment. And it looks like they're now sending players from the tower back over to here. This isn't good. We're going to deploy guys as quickly as I can. I'm going to use some points here to revive and send them. We got 16 minutes left in the game. We're doing a great job. We're up to 11,580 points per minute over to Red's 10,860 points per minute. Red is the only one that can catch up to us. We're currently in the lead by 55,000 points, roughly. Purple's pretty well behind. I don't see Purple coming back in the next 16 minutes. They didn't have the super surge like Orange did in that last Tri-Alliance clash that we had. That Team Orange ended up taking the center tower, and they were pushing on both sides. I do not know how they did it. It was really spectacular to see. As long as we maintain our points per minute and the clock keeps ticking down, we should be able to pull away from this. We're now looking at 60,000 points ahead. Oh, no, 50,000. Points changed hands here again. They were losing points as they lost this node, but I'm going to keep holding on to this spot here. I think red cannot... I don't think red can force the attack and hold on to the tower at the same time, even though these are some big players coming in. Okay, we're going to get another good march in here. If we can hold on for the 40 seconds it's going to take us to get in here. Legend Soma's coming back in, but this is piddly squats, man. This isn't much at all. This is so powerful. You can see that they're just dominating. Dominating! That's right. I think I got that somewhere here. Let me see.
Dominating!
Yeah! All right, Flixum coming in super fast. I didn't know you could use speed ups. Oh, yes, you can. Right here. Look at that. Okay. Flixum making sure that we single-handedly win this. Look at, we're at 13,560 points per minute. We have the center tower. Flixum coming in here quickly to make sure that she could defend it, and she will. She's doing her best. She's got huge numbers here against their numbers. Overall numbers not great, but the power will serve out, and slowly Flixum will assert her will upon these guys. Look at this, as she's rotating back and back. They're gonna have to send everybody they got. Let's see if we can send somebody. I'm gonna use the energy and get it in there. Oh, this target is not adjacent. We lost control of our transit hub. We better go. We don't have any control of any transit hubs. This is not good. I'm gonna send guys here, and we're gonna have to revive. We're gonna deploy here. I'm gonna revive, spend the gems, get them there quickly. All right, and I'm going to use one of these as well. I'm going to use a couple of gems. Oh, no. Not great. Here we come through. Okay, we got to fight. We were doing great for a second there. Things are dwindling away from our favor, but Flixum got in here just in time before everything collapsed upon her and continues to hold back. This Kisuke, though, coming in with big numbers. This is going to be tough as Flixum's numbers dwindle. They're coming in, they're sending all their juggernauts. They're not going to allow us to have this tower. They were going to do whatever they can to fight it back. Hopefully that my guys can create some sort of battle to make it worth our while to get back in there. I'm fighting against their footpads. Can I hold out and regain this position? I think I will, and that'll give us access to the tower again. We just need to get this done. Here comes Flixum. Can they pass through? Nope. We got to fight through here, and then we'll get over. So Flixum coming in. This looks like her weaker squad, actually. Okay, one funky punk fighting a bunch. This is tough. Not good in the middle here. Looking tough, you guys. We're running out of energy. We got 10 minutes left. I'm not sure if I should use this to revive. I'm slowly dwindling numbers. I'm trying to time it so that we're like depleted of energy by the time we get to the end of the game, maximizing what we got going on. Okay, battle status. Shampoo is the player's name, going against a lot of red. Red's doing everything they can to hold down the tower, but we're still getting 1,000 more points per minute than them. This is great. We're really pushing into purple down here. Good job, UTL. Good job, team. Is this team 3? Team 3, yeah. Good job, Team 3, taking out the purple. Continuing to push. This is where we're getting most of our points from, more so than the tower. It looks like we're still being annoying up over here. I like to see it, and I'm going to do my best to continue to fight over here. We're marching. We're doing what we can. Do I got a guy in here? I do not. Flixum, Legend Soma, one funky punk. I feel so honored to be playing amongst some of these legendary players from our alliance. Such strong players. It's lots of fun to see them come in and take control of things and do a lot of fighting. Let's see, can we deploy into this? I'm waiting for guys to revive. I have the points. Let's revive them and let's deploy. We're gonna come in and be a nuisance. Let's see here. We got, yep, fighting against Goth. I'm gonna get a fight here. Boom, this is one of their juggernauts. It's cool. Let's hit the conscript button. We're gonna conscript. We're basically pulling in troops from our base to make us stronger. Okay, and then now I'm gonna create a, let's see. Is it worth sending in a counterattack? They are so loaded up in the center. I don't think it's worth it. I think I'm going to send troops over here, and we're going to keep pushing on purple. Hopefully our guys can do okay fighting up here. I'm going to create a little bit of a nuisance on purple up here. We have myself fighting. I'm going to die. I'm not going to make this one. We're doing our best. 5 seconds left. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and I'm going to go back to the hospital. But it was enough to get our troops in here from our alliance members. All right, I'm gonna send in a weaker march over there. I'm fighting over here. Let's see, we're taking out footpads, just weak little scouts. I'm gonna spend the coins to revive and deploy. It's gonna take me a minute to get there. Let's see if we can speed that up. I don't mind spending the gems. I got lots of gems. Okay, We are doing great, you guys. It looks like we're going to lock in for the win here. I can't say it's over yet, but we are slowly working away, whittling away, walking away. I don't know. We're getting the points. We got 12,000 points per minute coming in here almost versus their 7,800. Purple now taking an edge up. They're pushing into red pretty good. They just jumped into 11,280 points per minute. I think I'm going to take control of this. Yes, I'm doubling down my guys, and we're going to become a defender of this node, giving us one more access point. That's great, and a little bit of energy to get my troops back to full strength, and we're going to hold down this point. I think I might just hang out here and hold on to one more central nub, although, can we push this? They have... I think we can. There's nothing here. Let's deploy my secondary squad, and we'll get this guy going as well. This is just giving us more access points. We could probably come back around this way and tie these together. Then we have even more access points to the tower. I wasn't able to do it over here. They're just too tough. Too tough. All right, we got a fight coming in here. Is Don King going to stop to help defend? It looks like it. Yep. Okay, good job. We keep defending this point. Obviously, that must be a common point of contention. Our players are already on top of it. All right, and the battle rages on. Okay, if I take control of this, we'll conscript and get our troops back to full strength. We'll see if Purple even pushes back. Purple now leading in the points per minute, but trailing in points overall. They are just 40,000 points behind Red, and we are almost 100,000 points ahead of Red now. This is amazing. We're doing great. Good job, UTL. Making it happen. All right. We have attackers coming in. The tower has been all but completely abandoned. Lots of footpads. We'll have to weaken our troops as we fight through the footpads. Oh, it looks like we recalled our troops. Or they got beat, maybe. All right, what's going on over here with my guys? Oh, somebody came in to fight. Oh, shoot. I wasn't paying attention. Get there. Well, unfortunately, there's going to be... Okay, we got it just in time. Great. All right, let's go. I need a revive. I have no energy left. This is what I was talking about in terms of energy. Getting towards the end here with 8 minutes left. I was trying to space out the energy so that I could still be effective towards the latter half of the fights. We're hanging on, though. We're working towards a 100,000 point lead. I think we got this. I think UTL is doing great. What are we saying? Purple is stretched thin. Keep it up 10 more minutes. We'll get 50k point. It's too heavily guarded. Don't let red team get it. Okay, so we're worried about red team getting... This is agreeable. We're worried about the red team getting the tower. We can actually lose if they get that 50,000 points. We could do a final push maybe in the last few minutes to get this tower. I'm going to say do a final push when a few minutes are left. If we get to get everybody in there at the last minute, we might be able to do it, but it does take time to work through the tower. Red is pushing elsewhere. I think their only hope is to hang on to that, but if we're 100,000 points ahead, we should come out with the win. All right. I'm going to deploy over here. And then I'm going to deploy here with this group. All right. The battle has begun. I'm just becoming a pest to Purple right now. They have unguarded towers. As they were pointing out in the chat, our alliance was saying, hey, they're spread too thin. This is true, right? Purple did retake back some of this stuff, and they're all over the map, it seems. I don't know what we're doing, but I've single-handedly taken control of this. Here we go. We're going to deploy back now. I got guys marching. Can my scouts hold out long enough? Red's coming in here to hit the party. What? This is boring. Why would Red do this? Can I dismiss at all? Can I withdraw? How do I withdraw? I can't. Bummer. They're gonna win, and then I gotta go against Sinner. That's not what we wanted. Worse yet, I'm stuck over here. Purple pushing back in the middle. They see they see what I was doing. They see the need to regain control of that. Here we go in the middle. They have nothing but footpads. They do have some people backing up. Here's one of their juggernauts. But I think we got it. It looks like we have a lot of strong marches in here. This is great. I like it. I like to see it. Red trying to still battle in this position right here. It's just not going to work out. It's not going to work out for them. It hasn't been working out. It's crazy to see that they actually abandoned the center, but now reinforcing it. Numbers are looking pretty equal. I wish I could, if I could. I think all my guys died. Yeah, unfortunate. So purple's going to try to reclaim this. But I think we're gonna be good no matter what. And then please reassign. Guys, don't remove me from 45 plus. What? Let's go. Especially strong players. 5 minutes left. Please direct all to the center. Okay, we're going all in on the center. We're doing it. I'm deploying. If I got revives, we're doing it. We're sending our points. And here they go. We're all in on the center. We got 5 minutes left in the game. We're going to do everything we can to help support the center. We cannot lose our center nodes here. If somebody comes to attack here, aka purple, although we're holding this back a little bit, they're going to have that control. I don't know. We'll see what they do. If they push into us, it'll hurt us. If we can continue to hold these strong points, then we'll have attacking on the center tower. It looks like everybody is out of there but blue. Blue's coming in strong. Oh, their juggernaut just showed up. We'll whittle them down, and we got plenty of strong players in here. We should overwhelm them and make this happen. I have people coming in as well to help reinforce. Purple standing strong here, looking to defend their edge. I don't know if they're going to have a counterattack on the tower or not. We'll see how it goes. 4 minutes left in the game. Everything's looking good. As we've seen on the map here, purple kind of regained their edges, but that's a focus that they probably, you know, they're having that focus because we are now focused on the center tower. As you see, look at red's movement, all coming this way, slowly working their way in. I think we understand the necessity of gaining the tower. Here's the question. Are they still defending? They are defending still. So as long as they defend, look at this juggernaut. It is unfortunate. If we can get everybody in here, our numbers are dwindling actually. Holy cow. It's unfortunate. Okay. Very unfortunate. They're going to continue to defend. We might lose this tower by the end of the game here. Our approach was to get everybody over here, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Props to red being able to keep the pressure on our transit hub here, as well as keeping all their high numbers in the tower. I think they understand what our goal or our objective is right now. As you see, our points per minute has definitely decreased as we kind of loosen our focus on the edges here. These fronts, these flanks, where we were attacking and being strong earlier, is no longer a priority focus of ours. Flixum coming in here for some reason. I'm not 100% sure why. I thought we were all in on the tower, but I will trust Flixum's judgment. I don't get what add me to 45,000 means. Okay, I got factions I can deploy. I just need 19,000 points to heal. Battle raging on. Almost done. We're doing everything we can. We're throwing the kitchen sink at them. We ripped the toilet off the wall, chucked it out the window. Power is surging. Things are overflowing. The battle going. I don't think it's going to be enough. Their numbers are great. They are sending everybody they got as well, and it looks like they have just a few more whales than us. Remember, like I said, at the end of the day, that big power whale really makes the difference. You can just set a power whale down in the defensive position and just throttle everybody else that comes in. If we can able to get one of our power whales, that's one of their power whales, okay? Everybody's going in. Purple's actually helping us by sending this attack in. We might have a chance to get control. I have guys coming in now as well. Using speed ups to get us there. Might as well use them if you got them. I'm using a speed up. There we go. I'll use a speed up. Everybody, the more we can get in the mix, the more on the tower, the better we're going to have. It's just a matter of working through those numbers, dwindling them down, having a non-stop flow of soldiers in here. Blue is taking the priority control, but we just cannot get the total control. We can't fight back what they got. And I'm sure by the time we start dwindling down numbers like this, they're going to use speed ups and get them in here. Now notice, this is their second march. Their second march sitting at 700 million power. Holy cow, where's their first march? We'll see. Kasuki coming in with their... Nope, that's the second march again. And that's Groker for the... Okay. Kasuki comes in with the third march. Almost 400,000. Probably over 400,000 when fully strong. Purple now looking like the dominant attacker with the dominant numbers. Everybody coming in here. I'm going to revive. And do I have enough energy to get myself there? I do. And we'll use the march. We'll get in as many people as possible. I don't mind spending the gems. Probably no point in it, but we're doing it anyways. There we go. We are still not quite 100,000 points ahead. They are catching back up, which is kind of frightening if you think about it. We still need to keep the pressure over here to keep our points per minute coming in, but there's 20 seconds left. I think we're going to have control. We're not going to be able to get the tower in the last 20 seconds. Their numbers are dwindling, but it's not going to be enough. We'll see. Purple's here to help us out, but it's just not going to be enough. Flixum's lining up to go fight against Kasuke. We're pushing red back. Red is going to die here and lose this fight. Silent Immortal's coming in. Flixum's in position, but Kasuke comes in with their third march. Foliet. Oh my goodness, there it is. It's all over. It's done, folks. The best Legion. United Legion. That is us. We made it. We came in through at the end. Holy cow. Red almost caught up to us with that 50,000 point bonus. Just barely hanging onto the tower in the last moments of the game. Woo, we were able to keep that 40,000 point edge on them. Little less than. United Legion coming in. What do we have here? I think there's a battle details, breakdown, something, somehow, point details. Here it is. Okay, Temple of Tides. We did not get it ever once. If we look at Red, Red did. They were getting 1,800 points per minute with that. Garrisons, 1,800 points per minute. Headquarters, 1,800 points per minute. And Runes, they had 14. That was 4,620 points per minute. And their Pillars, 900 points per minute. Looking at where our power faction was at, we had the two garrisons. That's 3,600 points per minute. I gotta learn where these positions are on the map so I can better explain them to you guys. And the headquarters at 1,800 points per minute. 14 runes, 16 pillars. So we were almost equal there. But what was really helping us out was these garrisons. And as you see, our garrisons, two garrisons met their one garrison and their Temple of Tides. And so our points income at the end there was almost equal. The Mad Mouse was in purple. They had roughly equal runes and pillars as well. I mean, basically just holding down their territory, and they only had one headquarters. They were not able to hold down the garrison, which made a big difference. I think we had purple's garrison, and that really helped us out. All right, and red held onto their garrison on their side of the canyon walls. Okay, continuing on. Personal merit ranking, of course, the Whale Goth. We identified Goth as just being a juggernaut. Their merit was 1,181,909. Then Shampoo from the red team, 1,121,000. And then Kasuke. Oh, wait, actually Shampoo was on the purple team as well. So they had some power players. Their whales, though, could just not carry the team overall. This is how many defeats they had. Holy cow, 22 defeats. Defeated squads. Oh, I think defeats is in their favor? No. They defeated 344 to their 22 losses. They had 14 assists. I was all the way in 21st place. I think it's probably roughly 20 per team. I'm gonna guess. So that's not terrible. Yeah, I wasn't the worst on the battlefield, but that's 63 to 51. 12 assists though, lots of assists. All right, there it is, you guys. Woo! The event. The Tri-Alliance Clash. Thank you so much for showing up today, you guys, hanging out with me. Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure that you give a thumbs up and a like. Please share it with your friends or other people that love playing Clash of Clans. Clash of Clans, oh my gosh, I'm reading Clash on the screen. Clash of Clans is the old days. Oh man, we'll edit that out in post. For playing, if you guys play Kingshot, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you're a big fan of Kingshot, if you're looking for an alliance, come on over, hang out with us on server 396. Come join UTL. We have some of the coolest people hanging out in our alliance. I'm a little biased. We also have a very good server focused on kingdom versus kingdom. There's not too much crazy infighting. Our leadership tends to handle things really well, and when we get into skirmishes and stuff, we come together, we find solutions, and when it comes time to fighting those other servers, we band together. We're very well organized. It's a lot of fun. and I highly recommend you guys get on Kingshot and play. If you are a Kingshot player and you need to edge up on the game and you're already spending money on the game, come head over to lootbar.gg. The link is pinned in the chat. I'll try to pin in the comments on the YouTube video as well. And you can use code JAGPRO11 or code JAG. I'm pretty sure JAGPRO11 is going to get you there, though. Go over to lootbar.gg. Top up with Kingshot and other games that they have for mobile gaming. It helps out the channel, right? Everything you do using my code or my link will help me out. So it's just another way to help and support the channel. And of course, you're getting things that you're already purchasing, right? You're already spending money on that and making it happen. So, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I really do greatly appreciate it. Go UTL, coming out with the W. Very proud of everyone, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. All right, I'm going to go take care of my town. I got lots of red dots to click on and lots of gears and other things to manage, and I can't wait to celebrate with my team. There it is. And actually, I think we'll be back tomorrow morning as well. We have Swordland Showdown. Not as crazy as Tri-Lines. I feel like there's so much going on in Tri-Lines. I forgot there's another way. Yeah! 396 for the win! What's up, Immortals? So we'll be back tomorrow morning, same time to cover more Kingshot action. Thank you guys. We'll see you then. Bye!